So I had two complaints about the JetPack Snap Series glide bag. If you remember back in February 2023, I reviewed the glide system. It's a great padded bag for most DJ controllers and some all-in-ones, but I had two problems with it. While it was a great way to protect your gear, unlike a flight case which you could double stack, you can't use the case to elevate your gear on a low tabletop. But JetPack came up with a clever, low-cost remedy for elevating your gear called the JetPack boosters. You can check out my review on these at this link. Now, my second complaint about the glide is that I could not fit a medium-sized all-in-one like the XDJ RX3. The display was too big, and it could definitely not fit the large format XDJ XZ. So what did JetPack do this time to solve this problem? They took the Snap Series glide and made it bigger. Greetings, knowledge seekers. My name is Priyon Jani, and this is the new JetPack Snap Series Glide XL, which together with the Snap Backpack creates the Glide XL system.
Priyon Jani, may the force be with you.
The Snap Series from JetPack was originally considered completed as a three-part trilogy of bags. It started with the ultra slim Snap Backpack, the Drop, and then the Glide. The Drop combined with the Snap Backpack becomes the Drop system, and the Glide combined with the Snap Backpack becomes the JetPack Glide system. The series allows for DJs to take out a complete combination to take their laptop, a mixer, and their small to medium format DJ controller, as big as a DJI Rev 7. But with the popularity of a large standalone all-in-one DJ system, or even a pair of CDJs themselves, there was a demand for a solution to accommodate these DJs. And that's why JetPack introduced Part 4 of the Snap Series, the JetPack Glide XL. And combined with the Snap Backpack becomes the JetPack Glide XL system. Full disclosure, JetPack did send this unit to check out and to keep with no obligation to review. In fact, they don't get to see this video until it's published. My opinions are mine, but I felt it's important that you know this. The video is, however, sponsored by Direct Music Service, which is a great place to download custom edits and remixes of all kinds of tracks for DJs. I left you 2 discount codes below. Get Direct Music Service today. Just like the Drop and the original Glide, the Glide XL is available both by itself or as the Glide XL system that includes the Snap Backpack. If you had already purchased the Snap Backpack, then you can save some money and just purchase the Glide XL by itself. So aside from being bigger, the general layout inside and out are similar, but with a few differences to account for the size. Firstly, it uses the same high quality water resistant material all over. And it uses high quality zippers with custom pullers right on them. Just like the Glide, there's a zipper pocket for the Snap Backpack that you saw me put in earlier. When it's opened, it provides additional support for the Glide XL with this handle as being feet. Keep in mind that the Snap Pocket on the original Glide took the entire width of the Glide, giving it extended support. The one here on the Glide XL keeps the same size to fit the Snap perfectly, but it's smaller in relation to the entire XL. Now, if you look here on the side, right here, there are reinforced well-stitched handles. There's one on top and there's one on the other side. And they are box stitched and extended along the side for more security. So this one handle right here is reinforced all the way up. Same goes for the top and the other side. This is really important, especially since we're putting pretty heavy items inside this bag. Now here on the bottom, it still has the same rollerblade wheels for a smooth glide. Now here are some of the differences. One of the things you'll notice is because it is a taller bag, JetPack omitted adding the telescoping handle that the original Glide system had. It's tall enough to pull with the top handle. Let me just put this down on the bottom. So instead of a telescoping handle, you can pull this from right here. Now keep in mind, this also means that you don't have the telescoping handle that you can slip another backpack onto. I typically sometimes like to put my Snap Backpack or even my JetPack Prime on the handle of the Glide. But this bag does not need the telescoping handle, so you don't have that option to put a backpack on there. But the omission of the handle helps with the weight relief of the entire bag. Now on the back of the bag, to account for the bigger size, instead of 4 rubber feet, it has this dual rail system instead, which makes sense again because it's accounting for the increase in weight and increase in size. Now while it is pretty stable upright, just like the Glide XL, it's not recommended to keep upright like this unattended, especially when you have gear inside. So when you're leaving it by itself, make sure to set it down. So now let's open it up. All your instructions of this bag are right here. So in a nutshell, the basic idea of the entire bag is that the laptop goes inside the Snap backpack, and then your accessories and your DJ gear go inside the Glide XL. That's essentially how it goes with all the Snap Series systems. Say that 3 times as fast. It comes with all the needed foam bumpers as before, including large ones. And it also comes with extra smaller ones, specifically so you can fit these on the outer side of your all-in-one on either side of the display. Unlike the original Glide, the Glide XL comes with 2 dual Velcro straps right here. It adds security for bigger gear like the XTJ-AZ and the OPUS-QUAD, but it can also be used if you use your XL for multiplayers like 2 CDJs. Each unit gets 1 Velcro strap each. Now let's open this up and get underneath this divider. Now the orange divider on the Glide XL is a little different. On the original Glide, there was contours to account for the feet of DJ controller, basically a little dip on each side. Since the XL is deeper, JetPack opted for a thicker and more robust divider that's even all the way through. So this is the same thickness all the way left to right, front to back. Just like the Glide, it comes with a black foam support meant to be placed on top of your DJ gear. But unlike the egg crate style on the Glide, again, they gave you a thick slice of foam to account for the weight and size of the gear that you're going to be using this with. Oh, and I forgot to mention, the divider can now stick to the foam bumpers. So you don't have to build the dividers from the edge. You can create any container you want without stacking multiple bumpers. Let's get to the very bottom. And that applies for the bottom compartment as well. So typically, the lowest compartment below the divider is where you put your accessories, which you can use the dividers to also create the little compartments you need. So basically, this is where I would put my power supply and additional cables. And if you're using JetPack boosters, you can place them in here as well. So generally, this is the same vibe as the Glide, but with a few features changed to accommodate the size and weight of the typical gear that you would put in this type of bag. There is no current DJ controller or all-in-one DJ system from any brand on the market that cannot fit in here. So if you're one of the people who are tired of needing to buy new case for multiple DJ controllers or all-in-one DJ systems and just want one case to fit them all, the Glide XL is the lord of the cases. So in the past, we've shown you what fits and doesn't fit in the Glide, but let's actually check out what fits in the Glide XL. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to help my channel grow. We're still a little ways from hitting 100K, which is silver, and that's all thanks to your support after all these years. But we also know about 80% of you who watch my videos are not subscribed, and it doesn't cost anything, so it would mean a lot if you could help us grow. Yeah, I fit a small synthesizer on that last one. Maybe we should ask JetPack for a Glide double or triple XL to fit full synthesizers. I wonder if they've considered a JetPack bag that can fit a whole DJ turntable. So why use a bag instead of a flight case? Well, when we're talking about large format units like the AZ or the OPUS-QUAD, we're now getting into really heavy weight territory. The JetPack Glide and the Glide XL show you that you can carry your gear in a lighter weight bag with ample foam padded protection without the weight penalty of a flight case. And if you needed the flight case just for the height, the JetPack boosters solve that issue with the added benefit of additional storage space underneath the gear on a tabletop. JetPack doesn't consider this a soft case, but more of a hybrid between a soft case and a hard case, based on the amount of foam padding that protects your gear. Let me open this back up one more time just to show you. Like right here on the top cover, you see how you can see a contour right there? That's over an inch of additional padding. And on the top is a PE board. That's support and padding all over that you get on top of the foam inside. If you're ever at a trade show and you see this in person, try this out and check out how much protection is on the JetPack. This is definitely on a category of its own. Not quite a soft case, not quite a hard case. You get the protection of a hard case, but the lightweight and portability of a soft case. The Glide XL will be released to the public on October 14th, and you can get it at jetpackbags.com. Videos to the entire Snap Series and JetPack boosters are on your screen. JetPack drop system, JetPack glide system, and the JetPack boosters, and you can watch that next.